It has been pretty productive around here lately. Kind of exciting.
So I sold some parts that allowed me to order the front seats for the van. I had been watching these for a while, and some had gone down to only one set in stock, and I was very worried that I wasn't going to be able to get them anymore. These are what they call suspension Baja seats. They're made for Jeeps, and they're basically everything suspended in bungee cords, but they're still made for a 5-point harness. Kind of perfect for a wheel stand application where you're going to be coming down hard sometimes. Then I scored this 10-gallon aluminum fuel cell off Marketplace for $30. Never used. I pulled the bench seat out, which is actually still in really good shape, and the frame is probably worth something to somebody. But not to me! The factory bench seat sat on top of the wheel wells, but these are flat bottom, and they actually fit perfectly between the wheel wells, and I like it because it gives me a lot of room for a roll cage. It gives me plenty of head clearance having a helmet on, and they're not bad. You sit a little off-centered, but I'm dealing with it. The next items on my shopping list were a couple of aluminum Honda Civic radiators off Amazon. I'm not expecting these to be the highest quality things in the world, but they have electric fans already mounted on them, and it's a great starting point for the price. The next item I decided to order before it went out of stock are these water pump adapters made to go on the Cadillac block but fit a small block Chevy water pump. No stickers. I plan on running an electric water pump, obviously to feed through the 2 radiators, and this just seemed like a pretty safe thing to get before they decided not to make them anymore. So far anything I got from CAD Company fits perfectly and is really high quality. I really like this company.
So here's what's going to happen. We're going to an electric water pump. It's going to come out of here. It's going to go into radiator number 1, circulate through, come out. We'll have a burp tank somewhere in the ethos. Come out, go to radiator number 2, out, back into the engine. Basically, one big radiator split into 2 pieces. This will be getting a dash 12 bung, come out to fuel pump, which will go to the engine right there. I don't know if this is going to stay down here or if this is going to go up here, because I'm going to have a divider wall, because everyone's like, it's going to be 195 degrees in the cap. Well, this isn't going to stay open. But yeah, that's the idea. And then we can probably keep the HEI for now. We'll put the transmission back in stock, build the headers. And I don't know what I'm going to do with an intake yet. I don't know if I'm going to bite the bullet and buy the good caddy intake and a carburetor, or that would be the easiest thing. Although it's going to be stuff that I'm going to have to undo or resell. But I think putting the supercharger on it at this point would just be a little much and unnecessary. But remember, this was an air-cooled vehicle. It has vents. The radiators are going to sit behind these vents. I don't know if this is going to be adequate if we have to open them up more, but it's a starting point. We'll know real fast. It's going to be at 85. That's going to help with the cooling a little bit. Ultimate situation, further down the line, once I get this thing lined out, is I want to just go methanol. Then I don't have to worry about it at all. But for now, this is where we're at, and this is our starting point. So yeah, I can sit in here. It's extremely comfortable. Passenger seat, ready to go. Bench seat, coming very soon. So the next plan is start grinding on that axle that I got, but I'm going to gel rust remove it first because I bought that gel rust remover to clean up some parts I'm trying to sell. It works pretty well. I kind of half-assed it with the stuff I was posting on Marketplace, but for that axle, I can apply it pretty well, and I figured it's smarter to do that while the whole axle is together and sealed up, so that way once I start cutting on it, it's not open, and then I put this rust remover gel on it. Just seems smarter. And then we're going to take a little field trip to the sheet metal, or the whatever it's called, sheet metal supermarket, something like that, and gonna find some piping. They sell 1.25" aluminum tubing for the radiators, so we can get that mocked up, and then I'm going to get the pieces for the rear end bracing, so that once I have that cut, best case scenario, because that should be a 35 spline carrier in there. Best case scenario, all I need to do is order some new axles. I'm going to use the factory carrier and ring and pinion for right now, because I just want to get this thing together, get the rear end brace so that it can roll on its own, and then start figuring out the bracing for the motor and transmission mounts, put that together, and hopefully fire it up and be able to get it to move under its own power. I got to put a shifter in it. Obviously, there's things that need to happen, but that is a functional drivetrain and a functional axle. So once we've got some fuel to it, it should be ready to at least fire up. I guess we're going to make exhaust. I mean, there's steps along the way, but at least if I can get it all to where the pieces are all together and bolted together and where they're going to be, it feels very close, and it's pretty exciting. It's actually extremely exciting. I'm getting more and more excited by the day, just to be able to get this thing to where it at least moves around, because it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool piece, and I'm excited about it. I'm still excited about it, which is nice. Every time I come out of the garage, I'm like, God, that thing is cool looking. So that's what we're doing with that. We got a race coming up in a couple of weeks. Gonna go down and race with Blastro at National Trail, the Jack's Wax Street Madness. Got the Van Power Magazine release party on that Sunday over in Richfield. So that's exciting. And summer's coming into full swing. Nationals are coming up end of July, and we'll see what happens. Maybe if we get things together, I don't know. I'm not going to kill myself or set some crazy deadline, but like I said, it's starting to feel pretty real. And if I can get this thing rolling on 4 wheels, I might get pushed on the trailer, but we'll see. No promises, but definitely have enough now to do more work, make more videos, or content as we call it, and some things to see and learn. And I'll be learning. Maybe you'll be learning. We'll all be learning together. But pretty cool stuff. It's coming together, folks. Stay tuned.